Good morning, art buddies. Woo! It's Sunday. My goodness, July 30th. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day here today. Not too warm, not too cool. We've got a light little breeze. I have the door open. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So I thought I would just work a little bit here while folks start coming in. I want to show you some happy mail I got, but I'll wait till a few of you arrive. I got this little punch board quite some time ago. I was able to pick it up at a really reasonable price at a Tuesday morning. And this is by We Are Memory Keepers. I hate when they put it's like white on white. You I can't really see what's being told to you there. Anyway, good morning, Jacqueline. She was in bright and early. And Gail, hi Gail, nice to see you. So a couple of years ago, when I first, it's been more than a couple, gosh, time flies. I guess it's probably when I first discovered YouTube and folks were doing art on YouTube. And of course, Judy Willingham was the first person that I found and the first person to start enabling me. Oh, is it Jacqueline? Yeah, I have a few of their things. Um, and she had a large punch that she called a happy planner punch. And you probably know what they are. It's this shape. I don't know if you can see that. And you put the little circles in like this. I guess there are other brands, and they have plastic and they have metal. These are not, the plastic ones, I guess, are not too expensive, but these metal ones, ooh, they can be pricey. So I thought that was so cool because then you can take the pages out and put them back in easily. It is called a planner punch board. Now I've got my lighting turned down so that hopefully the camera doesn't pop. So we'll see how it goes. If you can't see, let me know and I'll try to adjust what I can. I can bring my camera down too. I just, back and forth like that. Anyway, Dee Dee had a big, it was like, I don't know, 12 inches or so. And you could pick where you put your little punches and use as many rings and circles. And they're pricey. And I didn't think I would use it all that much. But then I was in Tuesday morning and I found this little guy. And what this little kit provided, I don't even remember what I paid for it. Now, because it's Memory Keepers, I think it probably is still available, but I don't really know. I got, let's see, these 3 different style spiral punches, which I never have used. And then I got, of course, the Happy Planner. Now, I don't know why these are different colors. But these, I think, are the same size. No, maybe this one's a little bit smaller, but there's pink and gold. So there's 6 of these. And then there's, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 of those. And then there's 5 of these, just a regular hole punch. Good morning, Barbara. Now, what I like about this versus a regular hole punch, of course, you can move things around, but they're kind of clunky and a pain to use. Hey, there's Laura. Laura, I was going to say, I was going to mention and talk about you a little bit later when I show my happy mail, because you said something yesterday that I found to be so true. Everybody else's scraps are a lot better than your own. Anywho. So this little number, you can put them very easily where you want them. And the way that this works it's got a little grid here, which I don't think you can see. It's got all different little lines and numbers, and then these guys just slip into these slots where you want it for whatever project. And then you just, there's a little guide over here for your paper, and then you just slip it in and punch. So for small projects, you know, it really is great. So I was thinking, the last time we were together, I was doing Christmas in July, and, you know, I know some people really aren't into that, but I was doing a flow journal, and I ordered some black elastic cording, of course. The stuff that you want to come right away never does, so that's on its way. I was hoping to have that by this morning so I could show you how I was going to put that together with a spine, but it did not arrive. And then I had some signatures together to do another flow, and I was thinking, last time we were together, instead of putting it together with an elastic band where you can slide it in and out, what if I did like a 3-ring version of a flow journal, you know, where you can take stuff in and out? And Laura, I was saying last time, I think the first time I saw a flow type journal was on your channel. And so I had started one, and it was smaller than what I worked on last time. I think I did that Thursday. Gosh, my days are just running together. July's like been like a blip for me. And I thought I would take that little project that I had started and cut the pages and do the ring binder thing. So I was just going to work on that. Oh, Barbara's got me singing already. Imagine you and me, I do, do 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 day and night. It's only right. So these pages are from Graphic 45, and they're from the 12 by 12, which it looks like I cut them in half. So these are kind of like 6 by 6s. So I want to make sure I'm going to hole punch correctly. So what I decided before you guys got here, and I'm going to do a test if I can see these little freaking numbers. So good morning to everyone who's coming in. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm going to put it on number 6. Now what I'm going to, she's got this little notched thing here with a little line, and that's what I'm going to line up with the numbers that I have decided will work for me for this project. And then I decided on 33, 6, 33. And I think I want 66. Let's just see. Oh, that looks weird though, doesn't it? It may not be perfect. Wah, wah, wah. May not be perfect, but I don't want to ruin a piece of paper. Let's see, what do I have handy? Oh, that's an envelope. I don't want to do that. Imagine you for me. I do. I think about it day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold her tight. Who's singing along? So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody like you. Laura said, first time I sort of flow journal was on Shelley, Crafting Mom's channel, and she was saying that she heard the idea from Well, there you go. Me too, Barbara. In fact, when some of the gals used to talk about the Flo magazine, that's how I thought it was spelled, like Flo from the diner. And then we just punch. Okay, so this looks a little off to me. I can't see me loving nobody but you. So if I do this, let's be really anal. Let's see if this works. This probably won't work. See, I'm not too good with figuring out jazz like this. Okay, so if I lay this here by my guide, now of course I've got to put on the other. Thanks for the earworm, Barbara. That's a good one. Okay, so let's. I'm tempted to take some kind of alcohol ink or something and run them across these numbers so I can see them more easily. All right, so this looks like, I think 6 is about as good as I'm going to, because 7's really, okay, so I'm going to stay with the 6. And then this one, I'm going to move to 34. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I'll go 34. Although 33 was probably pretty good. This is the one that was really kind of off. So I'm going to do 62. All right. So now I'm going to pop those back in. Now I've tried in the past to do several sheets at one time to punch it, but I don't have too much success with that. So I'm going to let sleeping dogs lie, as they say. All right, now I've got my other glasses on and I'm trying to see where I wanted this. And then we said, what, 64. Now I'm going to flip this around. Get it in there. And it's always good. It's always good to write the numbers down that you're using for any particular project, because sometimes when you pull your paper out, these move and wiggle. Oh, that's much better. So I'm just going to sit here and punch some of these while some of you all come in. Now you have to let me know as far as lighting and all that jazz, okay? Now I want to make sure that my pages are going the way that I want. I mean, it's a flow type journal, so it's not, see, these I'm having a hard time. Okay, let's move this over a little. If I punch something incorrectly, it's not going to be the end of the world. Trust me, it's really not. But I want to be kind of cautious and make sure. See, and then I'm just going to line these up. Now, some of these pages, like I said, these were pages that hey, there's Kathleen. Good morning. I have to say that every time I meet someone with the name Kathleen, the first thing that pops into my head is one of my favorite movies, You've Got Mail, with Tom Hanks. And now see, this I'm going to adjust because you see this piece of paper is smaller than my 6 inches. So I'm going to zhuzh this a little bit. I'm zhuzhing. And I always want to say Kathleen Kelly. And if you're not familiar with the movie, she was standing at a buffet bar at a party. Kathleen Kelly. I think she is an adorable lady. Now, because some of these pages, see, they were folded in half. Hey, there's Candy. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to make 2 stacks depending on how big this gets. Good morning, Angie Brown. I may end up having 2. And like I said, not all my pages are the same size because it was going to be a flow journal. Yeah, see now this one, I don't know if I pushed it down correctly. I mean, this is a handy little gadget, but it is not by any stretch, you know, perfect. So we'll just see. I might double up on some of these, but I can put these in any arrangement that I want, but I don't necessarily want the same pages next to each other, if I'm being perfectly honest, because, you know, I do have issues. See now this one I wanted to go, I don't want it to be upside down. I don't want to punch over here. So I'm just being mindful of some of the design on some of these pages. And some of them have to just wiggle a little bit. So tell me what you're all been up to. If you would like me to see what you're saying more easily, caps is just really a blessing for me. So I can see clearly now the words on the screen. My glasses broke. Hubby said, "Are they prescription?" I said, "Well, I think they are, but I don't really know anymore. They're so old." So he epoxied them for me. And the glasses that broke are the ones, see, I do a bad thing. I always scoot them up on the top of my head. All right, so now here we have a situation where the paper page is really a lot smaller. So I want to try to get 2 holes. So I've decided to go on the bottom. So at least it'll catch on 2 holes. And then I could really go on the top. But see, I've got the guide down there. I could flip it. I wonder how that would work. Let's try. Oh, Gail's trying to get those 2 bibs completed. Are you close? Are you close? My friend Betsy, who is expecting, she has two little boys that are foster children. I had mentioned her before, so this is her first baby to give birth to. She was due the 23rd. And I don't know, she looks like she was feeling pretty good. Now, of course, on some of them, depending on you're close to being done, wonderful. That's always a good feeling, isn't it? You know, sometimes you're going to lose something, right? That you might be able to use it and take it apart, use little pieces for a snippet. But see, something like this where it's 2-sided, this side doesn't really matter. So, you know, I might want to use that or a portion of that. So instead of hole punching here, I'm going to hole punch on this side because it doesn't really matter, right? On this side. So I'm going to do that. It's just like, now this one's larger. And if it's a flow journal, and if it's for you, you may not care if it sticks out the top or the bottom. And let's face it, we could always fold it or trim it. So what's everybody up to? What's everybody up to? All right, so how many of these pages do you want to watch me punch? Oh my gosh, I just love graphic 45 paper. This is some old stuff. Now see where I trim that. This can go this way. So I had all these pages folded for folios. So when I put it in my paper cutter, they didn't quite cut in the exact spot. And I want the edge where my rings are going to go to be even, you know. A lot of flow journals that you might like to do or put together, you know, you just tear the stuff and throw it in. Like I have some torn stuff here. You'll see. But see, this was the folded line. This one doesn't matter. I mean, because you still want it to look cute, right? Even though it's a working type journal, and it's really just a journal of supplies that you can take in and out, you want it to be cute. At least I want it to be cute. See, here's some papers that I thought were cute, and I just tore them. Now, at some point, you're going to get a buildup of your dots down in the little, it's like a little gully, a little tray. So at some point, I'm going to have to empty that. It'll probably start to build up, and I'll need to empty that out. So that's when it's good to have the numbers where you put your little punches written down. Unless your mind is like a steel trap and you can remember that stuff. But I don't think I ever had a steel trap mind. Might have been more steel trap-ish when I was younger. But it sure ain't that way now. See now, okay, that's a little crooked. Let's go this way. Everybody dance now. Oh, that commercial. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting I want to tell my daughter about that commercial. It's called now I don't even know what the thing is called. It's for if you have an area in your home that you have a lot of musty smell and stuff. Damp Rid, and they use that. Hey, Kitty Jen. Good morning. They use that song. Everybody dance now. There you go. Gail's got it. She knows what I mean. My daughter's bottom area of her house, it's nice and cool, and they're building the master bedroom down there, and then they just can go right out from the sliding doors out to the backyard. Her husband's doing a beautiful job, but they've got some dampness down there. They've tried a couple of things, and I'm wondering if that Damp Rid would work. But I have that song in my head. Okay, so when I did the folio from before, this is how I started to work with some of the pages where I could tuck things in that could be used. So like I said, this morning I cut this all in half, the folio pages. Yeah, they have a dehumidifier. Her father-in-law is like a contractor, and they've done all kinds of stuff. He had a special machine that they use, and it's just it just hasn't totally taken away the problem. They've got one of those units. I think it does both. It's air conditioning and heat, and I think it takes some of the humidity out of the air. But anyway, yep, she still has trouble. And it's not a basement. It's not below ground level. It's even with ground level. So I don't know. Okay, so this is one thing I was mentioning before. Okay, so this last time when I was doing the flow journal, um, Jen, I've taken apart a couple of signatures that I had folded together to do a flow journal. This one's Christmas themed, but just ignore that. You can do it with anything. And I was going to put them together with an elastic band like I did last time we were together. And this one I decided to cut it apart and use binder rings. So this was a greeting card that I picked up or was given someone, and I just thought she was adorable. But see, the inside, of course, was all white. So I took one of my, I'm pretty sure, Stampin' Up! Like wheelie things and put a design on that white paper. And then this is the tag I made. So I just put washi tape there, right? So now this one's going to be tricky because I want to be able to use that. I could adjust this. I could move this over. This has been down a while. And remember, not all washi tape is created equal. So if you start pulling it up and your paper is not left intact, you may want to put a little heat on it. Let's see if I can. This is a little thicker. And I don't have that trimmed. Let's straighten this out a little bit. I want to see what Kathleen said before I lose her in chat, before it goes. Hold on. Hold on. Kathleen said, found an old journal I made and forgot about it. Oh, don't you love that? And all I had done was glued in some things on some of the pages. So I'm going to, hey, that's a great idea. You got a good head start. That's always nice. I did want to mention that I did put up a video. I have some porch journals available. So if you want to take a look at that, 2 of them are no longer available. Number 3 and I think number 5. Okay, so let me put this back. Hey, there's Carol. Good morning, Carol. Nice to see everyone. Okay. Now, I'm not going to spend too much more time on this. Let's do this other part of this card. That one's got a little bit of lip. It's giving me a little bit of lip. Now, I'll fuss around with this some more, right? But you're getting the idea, right? So I had folios. I was going to make a flow journal with an elastic band. And then I thought, well, it might be fun to have one on some rings. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? The one I have that I think will be a great cover. Let's see. My sister Nancy always sends the best Christmas cards. I don't know how she finds them, but this is one she sent a couple of years ago, and I just love the skates. So I didn't fussy cut it, as you can see. There's still, because there's like little swirlies and things in there, so I didn't want to lose all that. So I just kind of went around the shape. And if I wanted to use this in a project, I certainly could trim that up some more. I'm just trying to decide where I want that in. Kind of eyeballing that. Angie Bassett, good morning. All right, so this is going to be my cover for this particular little number. So I just have, I bought a box of loose binder rings. Oh, that one's tight. And then I'm going to just start putting on the pages. So I want that one to be my first page. so I can go this way. I wonder if it might be easier if I put all these on the top ring first. And then I'll just walk you through and show you what I have. And then I'll show you my happy mail. Happy, happy, happy mail. Happy, happy, happy mail. See, now some of these pages, like I said, were not the same size. I kind of made the hole punch placement for a 6-inch, edge. And because these were folios, just like in a regular journal, you have them and then after the fold, they repeat. So this is basically the same idea. I didn't hole punch that one. I don't want my ring to fall out. See here again, I use that wheelie thing to put some, if you're using, sometimes maybe you want to just do something like this with some old greeting cards. Now I tend to rip the greeting cards apart and just save the cover, the front of the card. But you could save the whole card and then use the card as a folio. And they're usually such a nice weight. That one I have to find a different spot for. And you could do one with a happy planner holes, right? Now let's see how difficult it is for me to be able to get the rest of my pages in that second hole. And then I like to go through, as I'll show you, I have a couple done. Of course, it's being a little fiddly. They're all wiggly, but I was thinking this way, you could use whatever you put on the pages as you go through the journal. But then you could also, undo the ring and take the whole page out, if that's how you wanted to use it. So just another idea. And then if you get some more scraps from another project, especially if it's not themed, like this, it's Christmas. You could have one with all your vintage scraps. You could have one with, insects and flowers. You could have all your Graphic 45 scraps. Good morning, Judy. Nice to see you on this beautiful Sunday. Okay. Ouch! I got it in the wrong spot and I pinched me finger. Oh, this is going to work out, I think, pretty well. And then you can, like, say one day you felt like, I feel like making some flag paper clips, or I feel like making ATCs. Then you're going to do a lot of different ones. Then you could come to your flow journals, and then use whatever or add things in. See now here. Now, of course, there's no spine like a binder. You could put it in a binder. This is what I had. So this one is that one crazy little piece that was not lined up. You have options. You have options. Let me do the bottom here. All right. Now look, my little flag is getting all wiggly wiggly. So I'm going to use this as the back cover because that kind of matches what I have going on in the front. And you don't really even have to be that particular about that, right? You can just do whatever you want. Of course, I had to eyeball this one, so it's not, because I wanted it as the cover, it's a little bigger than the 6 inches. So I'm just going to bring my rings, my ring-a-ling-a-dings around. I'm having a hard time. Can you tell? See, now I'm cautious because I pinched my finger. I don't want to do it again. I don't want blood spurting on the screen. Yes, me too, Gail. And I bought bigger ones too, because I had some swatched cards. Hey, there's Peggy. Hi, Peggy. She's brewing coffee during halftime with a pinch of whiskey. All right, so this is just a quick little idea. You can put tabs, you could put sections, but see, this is washi taped on, so you could take that off and use it. This is a greeting card. I washi taped some things in. This one, I made a belly band and just tucked in a lot of different tags. This one, I did a little flip out. There was a piece of paper that I liked from, gosh, I had that years ago when I first started doing paper scrap stuff. This is Graphic 45, and then you can see I just put two little brads at the top. Oh, that's fun. Okay, Peggy. I got some happy mail from Peggy. I'm going to show that in a little bit. See, and then you can put things on these pages, build pockets, add things, washi tape stuff on, little, you know, like gems and doodads that you have in your stash, like little glue-ons. I have them all in a bag next to me here, but you know what I'm saying. See, like here I made a pocket. I've got all kinds of stuff stuck in there. Here, I just glued this on and have a pocket with tags. So see, I'll punch a hole and that can be added in, right? And of course you can use, you know, say you have a paper pack from a scrapbook project you did and you have all the leftovers, you could throw it in a little thing like this. And you can do the elastic band too, but this is just another, not everybody has the elastic band or is into that. See, and then you can add your little flags, put tags. See, this piece is scrap. I just put it in the way it was because there's a lot of good stuff on here. Good stuff. Built a little pocket and threw in, you know, some cards from Graphic 45 that I didn't use. Hey, Dana, hello. Right? Stuff can stick up, stick out, you know, it just depends on what you like. This is just a piece of cardstock that I cut out a circle and just glued down a little portion of it so it makes a little tuck spot. So there you have it. Another idea for you. Use some 3-ring bind, they're just called binder rings, not 3 rings. I just decided to use 3. And then, of course, your fabric, you could washi tape that in. You could stitch it on, or punch your holes and stick that in too. All right. So just another idea for you. So I can build that. And the bigger the rings, you can get more pages in there. Not sure how I would do this, because this I made a pocket. But see, I could glue that, right? I could glue that down on a page and have that open, where obviously I made this to go in a folio. But you've got options. You've got tons of your own ideas, I'm sure. So that was just kind of a little warm up. So then back to this little gizmo here, my little punch. See, now the other nice thing is with this is that all your little dots of whatever you punched out are all in that little tray. They're not all over your work surface. And you can just dump them in the bin. Okay? And then that's ready to be put away. All right, so a little while ago, Calico Kate is the channel name, and many of us call her Kathy. She was talking about getting Happy Mail and how much fun it is to get Happy Mail. And it doesn't have to be a lot. It can be a little. And she really wasn't thinking she wanted to get, we're all busy, right? We have a lot of different projects, a lot of different things. Yeah, Christmas in July by the skin of my chinny chin. The skin of my chinny chin chin. No, the hair of my chinny chin chin. The skin of my teeth. This is kind of a leftover from Thursday. Anyway, Kathy had built a list of folks that were interested in giving and receiving Happy Mail. And there's no time frame. It's just available like a resource for you if you would be interested. A couple of the gals on there, are from outside of the United States. And so I received some Happy Mail through that. Now just see if I can get it all here. That's different. Oh no, this is from Stephanie. Okay. So I kind of put it all in here. So if you're interested in that list, you could contact, okay, Angie. Enjoy. You could ask Kath, she could email you that list. I've been preoccupied. And I haven't gotten, I have my Happy Mail packages together. I just haven't gotten to actually send them out. There's Sherry. Good morning, Sherry. So I've gotten this Happy Mail a little while ago and haven't gotten to show it. This one is from Stephanie. And Stephanie is, what does she call herself? SMB Designs on YouTube. So she sent me this little bundle of goodies. And, you may say to yourself, oh, well, I don't have a lot of money. I can't afford shipping. That's understandable. But, you could do a little envelope, littler than this, and just put a few things in it. And this is where I was going to talk about Laura Jersey. I was fortunate to catch her live the other day. And she mentioned, and it's so true, other people's scraps are fun. Which Kathy? It's Calico Kate is her channel name. Jen. And just a few little pieces. It doesn't have to be a lot. Like I've said several times, you buy a package of stuff. It's got maybe 15 things in it. You want to use 3. you know, and most of the stuff that we use is lightweight, so you can pop it in a envelope. Just make sure it's flat because if it gets bulky, then, you know, the post office is gonna use, try to charge you for a package, you know. So you just wanna make sure you spread things out and that it's flat. Good morning, Dawn. So let me show you what Stephanie sent me. Some tickets, different washi tapes. Look at those with the sunglasses. Isn't that cool? Love the little crosses. Little library card. See, and all this stuff is great for little stickers, collage, building clusters, adding to a page. And say you find something, look, isn't that cute? Say you find something that you really like that you want to keep for yourself. Stick it in a journal. Look at this school. This is some kind of, I guess, painting paper she did. I think if you message Kathy, go to one of her videos and leave a comment and say, Kathy, would you add me to your Happy Mail list? And then see what she says. I'm sure she'd be happy to do that. So, and it's a good way to get a variety of stuff that, you know, you normally wouldn't. We all like different things. We all have access to different things. So it's just a way to share what you have and put a smile on somebody's face, right? Look at this. Now, how cute is that? And then she gave me some bigger sheets. Look at this. Is like it's like vellum. How cool is that? I wonder if she did that. It's kind of, you know how people see different things? See, I see like a face. Can you see that little? It looks like a little penguin face or something. That looks like a animal nose to me. Cool. So that was one package. Now some of the packages have a little more in them than others, and that's fine too. Some of us are in different places and we have a little more resources. You know, don't let that intimidate you. Okay. This is from Carol, the Happy Maker. She's here this morning. Look at the goodies Carol sent me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Different stickers. To me, this is like a cool idea. Look at these gum wrappers. Does that bring back memories or what? How cool is that? Remember we used to fold those and make those chains? They were cool. Gosh, I haven't chewed a stick of gum. I can't tell you how long. How cute. Now, Carol, I'm assuming you made this little package, this little envelope. See, it's all cute. It looks like it's stamped. Or maybe she used a particular paper pad. I don't know. That's a really cute little. I know. I loved making those chains. And look, she's got little die cuts in there. I don't want to take them out because I don't want them to tear. Yes, the foil liner. Look, some tickets. And then you could include little tags that you put together or a little zine. Maybe you like to do zines. Or you could include, oh, look how cute that is with the little tea bag. And she stitched this. Thank you, Carol. This is adorable. Look, you might have some old-timey stuff. Look how yummy that is. Huh? Kathleen said, oh, yes, I made those chains with the gum wrappers. I know. When we were young, we had those different things that we did. You know, the things you used to go, "Rrr, rrr, 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 rrr," and you'd say, "Oh, I'm gonna marry," you know, you'd pick a well, what are they called? We used to make those like crazy. Now this is cool. This looks like, maybe some kind of advertisement for this Cabernet Sauvignon, and she stamped up on the back and then just put stitch around the edge, and there you've got a cool beginning to a journal page, really. And then she included some postcards. Oh, Carol, I forgot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, look. Here she stamped on a big old tea bag that she opened up, and it's got a cute little stamp on it. I was so excited when I got this. She included postcards, and I don't know if this was intentional, because sometimes you just grab some things and throw them in an envelope. Yes, fortune tellers. Is that what they were called? Oh, yeah, that's a problem, Gail. Yeah, that would be tough. But I did like folding those things. I spent hours folding those. But she sent some vintage postcards. Okay, so this one, and where's this one? Okay, great. I got the wrong glasses on. Gransland Monmouth Park Racetrack in Oceanport, New Jersey. I don't know where this is. Angie says, I don't remember the name of what you're talking about, but I used to make those too. They were fun, right, Ange? Okay, so Carol did look for New Jersey ones for me. Oh my gosh, I was like squealing when I opened this up. She put in two for Asbury Park. I know where that is. I've been there several times. And when I was working, my boss would take us down to Ocean Grove, which is a town right next to Asbury Park. And we would get up in the morning and go have breakfast. And then sometimes they were redoing Asbury Park not too long ago. I haven't been there for a couple of years, but it was really looking more like it looks here. So I was so thrilled to get these, Carol. Thank you so much. What a sweet treat that is, right? And then look, she made this little origami, I guess swan? I don't know if his wings are supposed to, maybe he's supposed to go like, oh, that's what he's supposed to do. Look. Look how pretty he is. Thank you, Carol. Look, and she used a cute little washi tape there to decorate her envelope. I know Mary, she decorates her envelopes. Oh my gosh. I'm such a, well, you know, I don't decorate my envelopes. Okay, this is from Calico Kate. She was the one that offered to put a list together. So let's see. I did look at these before, but it's been a while. Kathy is so, she made a postcard. She's so good at putting stuff together like this. Candy said, I grew up spending summers. Oh, Bradley Beach. Yeah, that's right on the other side of Ocean Grove. And we used to call Ocean Grove because, oh, Ocean Grave because it shut on Sundays. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a like a little tent Bible town, and they have things on Sunday, but it's like church things. You got no sound, Peg? Somebody had that problem last week. Oh, Gail lost me too? Fold the wings down, you can blow. Oh, if you want it puffy. Lori is breaking up, no sound. Okay, let me write a message. All right, I'm just saying I'm going out and I'm going to come back in. All right, so let me, let's see. Okay, is that any better? I went out and came back in. Dana wasn't having a problem. All right, Jen's going to check with Kathy later. Okay, did that work? Is everybody got me okay? Let me know if you have if there's other problems, and we'll play it by ear. Okay, so looking at stuff that Calico Kate sent me. Okay, Carol's not having a problem. Cool. This, I guess, used to go on one of those Rolodex things, that had the rod in the bottom. Kathy has some of this cool stuff. Was probably in like her mother-in-law's stash. So look at that cool 1923 tax receipt. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Kathy's got company. I think she said a friend from college maybe was coming and spending the night. So Kat is probably entertaining. This one's from 1917. Yummy, yummy stuff. I don't even know what this is. Crema coffee. Like all this stuff. Like, it's trash to other people, but how yummy is this to include this in a journal, right? I love all this jazz. I love all this jazz. Oh, this is from the same people with the tax receipts. Sorry about your illness. Best wishes to you for a fast recovery. I know, right, Carol? Yummy, yummy stuff. Oh, this is cool. Look, she made like a little... Look, she like made her own. Okay, Peggy's gonna lurk. She's her hubby's got company and they're gonna watch soccer or something. And then Kath made this really yummy envelope. I guess that's some kind of scrapbook paper, and then she zigzagged and made an envelope. I didn't know you could do that. So how cool is that? So that's good, yummy stuff. And then this is from, oh, please tell me who, okay, Barbara Gillingham. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara sent me tons of stuff. Look at this. And she decorated her envelope. Okay, Laura's back. She has a few minutes to do some art before she has a lunch date with a, that's right, Laura's solo this weekend. I guess you're expecting the boys home sometime today, right? Right, Laura? Okay, so this is from Barbara Gillingham. And there's a cute little tag with some yummy. Look, that was cute. Instead of putting the paper clip on some older paper where it might get damaged, she took another little goodie. and put a little note and use that to clip it together. Wasn't that clever? Oh, that's a cute idea, Judy. She said they saved the gum wrappers and made those chains and decorated the Christmas tree. Look how yummy this is. Yankee Doodle. Rigajig. I don't know if I know that. Rigajig. Bohunkus. Oh, Barbara, thank you. Her bright smile haunts me. Melodies of days gone by. Listen to the Mockingbird. I think I probably would recognize that one. Pohunkus. I have no idea what that is. Cool. Super cool. And then we've got a little book page. Some yummy doilies. Who doesn't love doilies, huh? And then she included this thread. Now, this is different. I know Kathy had shown her Happy Mail from Barbara on one of her streams. But this is really cool. It's, you know how like the DMC thread that we use, it's got like 6, strings all put together. But this is twisted, sisters, okay? How cool is that? A pretty pink, beautiful little like country yellow and a minty green, all great colors. This is an old-timey happy birthday postcard. This looks like a Norman Rockwell. Nice. And look, she made this adorable little card with butterflies. Strands. Yes, thank you, Gail. Strands. Little strands of thread. Oh, listen to the Mockingbird. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I'm not getting the... Oh, look, she did a couple. Cool. Thank you, Barbara. They're nice. They're a nice weight. And then look, a little tiny, don't you love bags? A little tiny brown bag with yummy yums in it. Yum, 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 yum. Look. Timmy people. I see Timmy people. A cute little tag she did. Little Timmy gentleman. Oh, these are from off of a like a Rolodex. Oh, look, and then playing cards. Oh, I love playing cards. Look how cute. It's like an old steamboat. That reminds me of gosh, what was that movie where they were on the steamboat? Oh, Catherine Grayson and who was the guy? Oh, he was so handsome. Beautiful singing boy voice. So that's yummy, right? Happy, happy, happy mail. And then Peggy Fitzmaurice, she sent me a package. Oh, I'm trying to be careful with the addresses, not to be on the screen. Peggy has sent me a lot of wonderful happy mail over the years. There's Janice. Howard Keel. Thank you. Thank you, Showboat. Yes. Oh my gosh. Love those movies. And Peggy knows that, as some of you here also know, I've been going through a little bit of a stretch with our mom, and Peggy sent me this. Where do you see this? This is so kind and so thoughtful, and she's got different little things through it, and I probably won't read any of this because it's just very heartwarming and I tend to get a little teary-eyed. But she took a gift bag from Sephora. I don't know how she did it. See, because you got the handles, but the bag is intact where she used it as pockets. So she's covered. So somehow maybe she cut the bag across the bottom and trimmed off that thick foldy part, and made some kind of a spine. But it's all black and white with a little pop of red, and it's just beautiful. So we've got Lucy on the front, having a kind of a day. And she's got a little note here attached with two little pups. It's adorable. Okay, Ange. And then you're able to get into the pocket. Okay, and I think I probably took stuff out of there. I'm not sure. So she's got a little rusty paper clip and this little envelope. Just take it one gigantic earth-shattering crisis at a time. And then she stuffed all kinds of little goodies in there. Look at the little folder. Look at these buttons. I haven't seen buttons like that before. I know, right, Carol? So like all kinds of little goodies in there. I've got stuff. And then Peggy has these, I don't know if you guys are seeing the glare that I'm seeing on my screen. Peggy has these wonderful little cards that she has. I'm sure drew and designed that. And if you're fortunate enough to get one, oh gosh, I forgot it's got her address on it there. I don't want to do that. And then look how adorable. Look, another folder. So I don't know if this looks like Tim Holtz stuff, right? But it's real heavy. And then that's filled with goodies, an old-timey postcard. Oh, look at that playing card. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. It's like, I don't know, what do they call, like an experiment kind of a window? It's cool. And look at this. I'm assuming she made this. Look how beautiful that is. See, I'm getting a real shadow. Moon shadow, moon shadow. This to me is so yummy. Sheets of paper, different kinds of paper. This looks like an old-timey parchment paper, along with this. See it? Oh, you know what? That looks like the bottom of the bag. And she decorated that. See, she put ribbon here, and she decorated that, and then she had that huge paper clip. So this is kind of like a flow. A flow journal too. And see, she had this clipped on here. Look at that. I don't have anything like that either. How Faberuni is that? Do you see this? Look, this is a cluster, but see, it's a larger cluster. But look how cool. And you could take it apart. I'm sure she made all this stuff. This has a sheen to it. Look at that cool stuff. Isn't that cool? That looks like jelly plating stuff. And then what a clever idea to put a piece of like a magazine or something. Peggy is very clever. And then she used this as a little pocket. It is the end of, oh, she glued she glued this bag and then cut the bottom to use it as a pocket and then somehow glued it. Oh my goodness. This is the bottom of the gift bag, the Sephora bag, and then she's got that, using that as a pocket. Well, they don't call her Peggy Pocket for nothing. Look, and then this is a little eraser. You know, when we were kids, we wrote on here. She's got a little personal note there, which just is so great. Another little rusty paper clip. Look at this little kid. How cute. I'm loving these little shapes that look like, you know, little file folders. A rough is enough. And then we've got Snoopy. Let's put Snoopy in there. And of course a little bag that's yummy. Rusty pickle. This I thought was beautiful. I could go for more of this. Look at this. And it's somebody's business card. Annie Hoover. I think that is so beautiful. This is a tag from something. See, I save all this stuff too. But look at the cool ribbon. And you can just add it in. There's a tag she made. This is another business card, but it's almost like an ATC or a like a playing card. Hey, Sophia. Hello, hello. Cool, right? And they're all nestled in this cute little bag. Now, I want to try to keep it the way she had it. Where's that little girl? She was on the front. I'm going to keep her there. I know. I'm being a little fussy. But it's my bag of goodies, so I can be fussy if I want to be fussy. See, and then those strings stick out the top of the bag. Now, a lot of people, particularly like my family, would say, well, what is all that, you know, isn't it just, I'm like, yeah, but to see, to us that are creative, this is all super yummy stuff. I don't want to break that. See, and then that goes back in that little pocket. And she's got little post-it note type thingies there. And then there's more in this pocket. Will Rogers, everything is funny as long as it happens to somebody else. True dat. Patience. London, of course, I love that. Paris. Now, I don't know if she made that or not. Probably. Look how clever that is. It just used a piece of, now this is a little heavier. This is like cardstock that's printed. It's got text on it. But how cute is that? A couple little receipt pages. Artist. I think I might have that stamp. Stencil Girl products. Oh, I've always wanted to check. Hey, there's Marty. Hi, Marty. I wanted to check out Stencil Girls. How cute is that? And some bigger tags. This is cool. This is a Sherwin-Williams, like I guess a paint chip card, but that's a fancy schmancy one. And these are little like game cards. Elijah. Look, here's another. Oh no, that's Royal Bingo. How cute. Marty Allen. A study of economics usually reveals that the best time to buy anything is last year. Finishing off the bottle. Look at all this goody stuff. So that was in the other side of this pocket that, you know, she made from a bag. I keep scooting up off the screen, sorry. Look, and here's a little chubby fat paper clip. The one in the front is a big old one. But look, this is a little chubby shorty. I never saw those. Oh, look, she did a flip out here. Cool paper. Look at this cool paper. Look, there's like journaling, like ledger type paper. That looks like coffee or tea stained paper. Look at this. Notes and bills. Love it. Love it. But look at this paper. It almost looks like a homemade kind of. It's real textury. But look at the designs. Look at the bunny. Super yummy. And then she had that clip to this little tip out. So I could really, hey, there's Shaz. Hi, Shaz. I could really make a journal and just keep adding this different stuff to this, or use it as supplies. And then she's got a little something tucked in back here. Budget tracker. How sweet is that? That's our Peggy. Can't thank you enough, Peggy. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Everything's all coordinated. I feel special. I know, it's delicious. I didn't do that quite right. Let's get it right. Okay, so now what to do next? Gosh, if I feel like it's been so long since, and I know it was just on Thursday, but I think I'm good for a little while yet. See, look, and then you got the little handle. So ladies, thank you for these wonderful treats. Just absolutely wonderful treats. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. I was going to ask a question. And I don't know where I put. I have this it's a palette. It's a palette. Tim Pultz puts it out. Look, you can see my lights here. Let me put some paper down. I'm just going to glue this while I'm thinking of it. These are pages from some kind of an advertisement magazine or something. I don't know. I can't throw anything away. And I chopped them all up, and then I put them on my jelly plate to just get some color and smush on there. But I want to glue the edge together, and I know that Shannon Green does something similar. I've done this before with Shannon, but I finally got them all stacked up. So while I'm just sitting here chatting with you. I'm gonna glue this together. Now, ideally, you would have a book press or something, you know. I don't know what they call them, to be able to do this. I don't have that. So I'm using binder clips, and I'm trying to get all my edges lined up as best I can. It feels pretty smooth. And then what I'll do is I'll punch holes and I'll stitch. But I'm going to, for right now, just glue this together. Let me see. Let me grab one of my, get a smaller glue brush. Anyway, now I forget what I was going to say. It'll come to me. I don't know when, but it'll come to me. So now this is going to have to sit for quite some time. And I'm going to add some other paper clip, not paper clips, binder clips to the top here so it holds together really well. Oh yeah, so different reels and things come up on Facebook, not Facebook, on YouTube and Instagram, and there one came up from Ranger. Okay, Jen, I'll check. Thanks, honey. And they were selling a Tim Holtz some kind of pearlized powder or something like that. But it reminded me of my, I don't know what the Tim Holtz Ranger product is. I don't know if it's something new that just came out in their line. But they were putting it in this. He's got this little tiny thin plastic thing, and it's got all these little wells in it that you could say mix watercolor paint in, and then of course that reconstitutes when you put water in it, and so you don't waste a lot of your paint. So I bought one of those, and I've got it here somewhere. Lord knows where I put it last. But when I saw this reel come up, and it was, they were dumping in powders, but it looked like my pigment powder stuff. And then they were squirting something in there, mixing it up, you know, to be used for another time. I don't know if these are, yeah, they're not quite big enough, are they, Laura? And I was just wondering if anybody else, I know this is a really poor description. Does anybody know what that is? It's some kind of pearl powder. So I asked the question, like, what were they mixing in it to see? Now I'm just clipping this at the very top edge, trying not to get that glue. Because I'm just wondering if these pigment powders I have, if I could do the same thing. See, like when I use these pigment powders, a lot of times I will mix the golden matte medium or something like that in with it. And that's great for when I'm working with it. But see, I don't think that would reconstitute, right? If I put it in a little watercolor well, once that dries, I'd be able to peel it out and it would be like rubbery, right? But if I put water, I guess I should just try it. I got to find my thing and then try it. But see, I would like some of these colors to be available where I could just go in and add some water. Gosh, I know I have more binder clips. Maybe what I need to do is move one of these around. And then I could, you know, reconstitute and use, you know, instead of getting out the powders all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I don't know, Gil. I don't know. I know this is, I don't know if anybody's even tracking with me because I feel like I'm making a mess of what I'm trying to say. But you know how you have, gosh, I wish I could find the blasted thing. I don't know where I put it. But if you had any kind of a palette, okay, so here's my Cruddy palettes, okay? And these I have, used with acrylic paint. But say you had these and, or really any kind of a palette where you were mixing watercolor. When you mix it a couple of other things, different colors together to make a unique color. And then if you went back to that and wet your brush and went into the watercolor, you could reconstitute that and it would work. So when I purchased a bunch of supplies from this lady a couple years ago, and I got all these pigment. They're called artist pigments, and they're just powders. And I have quite a few of these, and they're delightful. And sometimes when I would use these, like it doesn't look like that. Like some of these colors are deceiving, but they have a little bit of a shine to them. And I've used them on fabric and other things, but I put a little bit of this out and I put like golden matte medium in them. But my question is, yeah, this is just pigment. If I put this and just used water in those little wells, would that dry like a watercolor paint that I could then come back with a wet brush and use it another time? See, if I use the golden matte medium and I put it in a little well like that, it's going to get once it dries, it's just going to be like a little hockey puck. It'll be like a little plastic rubbery disc, right? So I want to be able to have some of these colors where I can just open up that tray. Gosh, I wish I could find where I put that so I could show you. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking, Gail. I could have messaged you. I should have figured you would know what I meant. Yeah, yeah, okay. Gosh, I was somewhere. Was I picking up something for my mom? And I think it was Walmart, and they've got, of course, their school supplies out already. And okay, Marty. But I was just wondering with the pigment stuff. Okay, Janice said he had a video on new distress embossing glaze colors. No clue. Yeah, no, this was definitely some pearlized powder powdery stuff. I don't think it was the embossing stuff because they didn't put heat to it. I mean, they answered me because I wasn't sure what they were dripping in there. And they said they were just using water. Oh, geez. Don't let me go check out new distress embossing glazes. I love those freaking glazes. Okay, so I could really do a test. I just have to find my little container. It all depends, Gil says, if it has a binder in it already. Oh, okay. Because I thought it would be cool to have some of these available because the colors are so different. But you know what? Opening up the jar, trying to shake out a little bit of the powder, adding some liquid, it's a pain in the tush. It's a pain in the tush to do it. But this is like a little, it's almost like like we used to have like this. Oh no, well, it's thinner than this. But years ago we used to have little boxes. Now this used to hold, playing cards. Um, but we had little boxes. They would have a hinge here and a little like purse kind of thing, and you just pop it, and the lid pops off and stays attached. Well, Tim Holtz has, I don't have my cell phone here. I was charging it, or else I'd pull it up and I'd show you the dang thing online. But he's got a little, it's like a little square. I forget what he calls it. And it's got all little shallow wells, like maybe 15 or 20 of them. It's empty. It's just a holder. And then the plastic lid shuts. So you could have all different colors of paint or whatever in there. And to me, it would just be like a watercolor palette, but it would be with, this dried pigment stuff I have. Marty said, right, like Dr. Phil P.H. Martin, concentrate watercolors dry and don't reconstitute. Oh, they don't? Yeah, I thought those people did just inks and dyes. Lori, you could mist your page with water and sprinkle the pigment. Oh, that's an idea, Shaz. That's almost like I don't have, and I'm really not that attracted to them. At least I don't think I would be. The oh, what do they call them? Janet Young uses them a lot. Um, they sprinkle them on magicals. All right, so I'll work on this. I'm gonna find my little. It's the cutest little box. Of course, I had to have it. I had to have it for sure. And okay, so what was I thinking I might do next? Yes, magicals. I haven't dove into magicals. I think it's probably a good thing that I have not done it. I'm so easily sucked into a lot of this stuff, I have to say. Oh, my head's a little bit fuzzy today. As you can imagine, I'm easily distracted. I'm pretty sure I have ADD. And so, I get started on one thing and then I get started on something else. And by the end of the day, sure enough, it's too late and I have forgotten to take my medicine. All right, so this is my porch journal. I mentioned earlier that I did a video. I've got porch journals for sale. So if you would like to check that out, that's available. But I haven't done a whole lot in my porch journal. Marty said it's nice to know that enablers can also be enabled. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Which came first, the enabler or the enabled? Wah, wah, wah. So this is, some of you may or may not know this story. Okay, Janice has to go. Hey, thanks for popping in. It was nice to see you. Thank you. Are they expensive? I see. I haven't even looked, Sherry, to see. Or the other ones. There are a couple different brands probably, right? I mean, I got like a lot of different colors. I just don't know. I just don't feel like it's something I would. I mean, I'm not hooked. I'm not hooked on phonics. I'm not hooked on everything. But I'm hooked on a lot of stuff. Anyway, let's see what I don't know if I even have done anything in here. Let me see if I can move this camera up a little bit without causing any. So this was just my original porch journal taken from, oh yeah, I did do some stuff in here. Okay. Original idea of Murray from the Murray Otier channel. And I had just put some pages of stuff together. I've gotten these big papers from the market. Oh, okay. This is a Colby's bag. I don't know what they opened one up near me, and I only went there I think one time, but I really liked that bag, so I just stuck that in there. Oh, right, Sharp. That's a pretty good guess, Marty, if Timmy's name is on it. Um, things are expensive, yeah, in Canada. Shaz says, Lori, if you have gum arabic, you can mix it with the pigment and put it into the pan and make a water. Oh, really? Gum arabic. Is gum okay, here's a really silly question. I'm going to say silly because, as we say, there are no dumb questions. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to say here's a silly question. Is gum arabic just an art medium type thing, or is it why do I have such a shadow over here? Um like, is it something that I would have in my kitchen cabinet? Why do I think, or am I thinking of a different kind of gum thing that you put in like cakes and stuff? Anyway, these are big like document sheets from, say, like a registrar's office or something, and they were pretty nice weight, so I threw some of those in there. And oh, okay. So I remember when Murray was doing different drawings of different utensils and tools. No, not in your kitchen. Okay. What am I thinking about though? There's something that you can add to food that's supposed to, I don't know, stabilize it or something. All right, giving me myself some ideas here. Napkins, stickers, chicken drawing. Okay, it's not a kitchen thing. Gum arabic is a natural gum originally consisting of the hardened sap of two species of, my gosh, Gail, do you know this stuff in your brain or did you look this up? The I can't say that word. Yeah, those words. No, it was not cream of tartar. I just saw it in my kitchen and I thought, oh yeah, what did I buy that for? Probably some crazy diet I was on. I'm going to have to go up and look at it. Get up and go look at it and see what it is, because now, did I open that? Oh, cool. Okay. That's a pocket. Of course, we've got faces in here. I haven't done a whole lot in here. Oh, there's my auntie that passed. Okay. Monet. Oh, this is rice paper. Okay, Sophia. It was nice to see you. Alum. A-L-U-M. Okay, so then these repeat. Did I do anything else in here? Oh, that's right. I did that. I forgot about that. I've been wanting to do some practice or maybe get out like calligraphy stuff. Does anybody here this morning or now it's afternoon that is really a good calligrapher or printer, printing letters and such? I mean, Dee Dee makes it look so stinking easy. And I guess part of it for me is I don't want to mess up a page. But see, this is just a blank page. I could fart around here. Lori, I guess you could find it in your kitchen. It is used in gummy type candies. Okay, hold on. Just hold on. Wait till you see. I won't be able to find it. Hubby might have moved it, but I just saw something in my cabinet and thought, oh yeah, I forgot I bought that. But I don't remember exactly what it said. Hold. Uh, Okay, different stuff. I did have the gum part right. No. Gar gum? If you say guard, Guard, so maybe this is gargle, a gluten-free thickener and binder. So like you could thicken soup with this. I wonder, is it in stuff like in Caro syrup? And Gail says, I think Caro syrup is just corn syrup. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's just a brand. Probably. But see, like when they do watercolors and they're, people are making watercolors, what brand is that? One of the brands, it's made with honey. But anyway, I was in Walmart. I forget what I was looking for, but they have their school supplies stuff, and oh, so tempted. They had a package of I want to say Sharpie, but it's not Sharpie. It's the one that Dee Dee uses, and Murray. Super Tip markers. They have like 20 for under $5. M. Graham. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because my youngest sister and I purchased a small set of M. Grahams for our other sister. She was doing some watercolor, yeah, and they're made with honey. So it's that's all that kind of stuff is crazy, right? But I don't know if I'm wanting to embarrass myself today with trying to do any kind of printing. But I have plenty of super tips. I think they're down here. Let me see if I can grab this box. See, I've got stuff stored underneath my desk here. And I can be flexible, but I'm not real bendy. So, it could be a problem. I've got to move my trash bin. Oh, sorry for this crazy noises I'm making. I'm trying to get my pincher to grab. Here we go. If you use the right end of your pinching tool. One thing that I kind of struggle with, and it's just my own mental. Let's see if this is. Hey, Chris. Oh, these they're not in here. Okay, so these are the wrong ones. Well, I shot that idea. I thought I had my super tips in here. But I don't feel like I print very nicely. Like if I wanted to do a journal page, and instead of printing out a saying, or a word, like if you look at some of the stuff that Diane Fago does and her art journaling stuff, she just prints on it and then uses her painting pens, and it just always looks so nice. She could get rid of that shadow. It's a little too late in the stream, I guess, to worry about a shadow. But say like I wanted to put a word here, I would like to be able to print and feel like I could print something, and have it look half decent. And I know you have to practice with that stuff, but I just don't, like even a simple word like fly, you know, to make it look nice. Now, when other people do it and it's not perfect, I like their stuff. So it could be that I'm just super critical of my own things. But I was thinking maybe I'd like to practice some printing. But what do I want to practice it in? See, I've got so many choices. What is this? All right, hold on. Hold on. This is a happy planner. I was thinking I wanted to do it maybe in my porch journal, but I just don't really want to screw that up, quite frankly. All right, so this is something I bought on clearance. Journal plans, a happy planner. See, I've got a lot of blank pages in here. Oh, I remember when Murray and I think it was Aunt Beck was where you would put, see, look, I was writing there. You make all these different lines and you just repeat the pattern. That was kind of fun. Look at all that blank paper I have. You hate your printing too? Oh, yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Oh, look, Charlotte did something there. I should look at this. I got a lot of notes in here. I didn't know I had that much stuff in here. But see, I have all these different pens too, you know? Talk about being enabled. These girls that are so good at some of this stuff. Janet Young. Oh, man. You know? See, look, I buy all these pens, but then I don't use them. Okay, so let's think about some words that I could just practice. Let's just practice and see if I can make myself look foolish. Marty's here. Let's give her a good laugh. Let's give her a good laugh. Okay. See, these are those happy planner pages where, see, you can take them out. And I always write crooked. You know, I never write straight. It's so annoying. And then with the say like the calligraphy pens. You need a good laugh? Yeah, I could use a good laugh myself, I gotta tell you. All right, I'm gonna get out some kind of a ruler. Some kind of a ruler. Like lines. There's no lines here. Woo! You didn't nap? Well, that's a bummer. I went to it's a place that cleans out estates after family takes out what they want. It's not too far from here. And I saw this thing and it was just like a couple of bucks. I mean, they sell stuff for like, you know, a couple of bucks. I got a whole bag full of stuff, I think for $5. I think this was one of it. So I put some of my ink in here. And these are, I had found the pen part that slips over on this, and I paid for it. Some guy on eBay, and it didn't come, told me he shipped it, and then when push came to shove, he couldn't find it. He couldn't find what he did with it. So I haven't looked again, but these are radiograph pens, and I can still use them. But these are just regular, say like, you know, a fine tip pen. And then I've got the different sizes. Of course, this one's missing and the part, you know, the pen part. So I might try some of those. But see, then I've got all these different pens here. So this is a Pitt pen. Those girls are always talking about Pitt pens, P-I-T-T. Lori had to have it. She went to the one site that they all buy from. I forget what that is. I haven't been there in years because I'm very weak. So this one is a calligraphy pen. I bought. Does anybody know where Janet Young and Dee Dee like to buy all their pens from? Is it Jet Pens? I better leave myself some space. At one point, I had the delusion that I could do calligraphy and do wedding invitations and stuff. So what I started to say was calligraphy pens, the nibbed pens. Like, I can do a little bit of that, but when you're going and you're trying to, you really should probably try to draw the letters rather than write the letters. I get that. But when you're on an upward stroke, my nib like skids, like that, and then the ink spatters. So, is that a personal problem? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to worry about lines all the time, but let's just see what some marks some of these pens make. And then I've got the whole brush thing. Lori, scroll back to my comment about pens. All right, Shaz, let's see. Sometimes I have a hard time scrolling back to find what's being said. It's before all this start, and sometimes the comments aren't here. Was it way far back? Was it before we were talking about the gum arabic? There Shaz. Gum arabic, Gail. A binder. Okay, so I've got, Lori, if you have gum arabic, you can make the paint. Okay, so you said that. I'm thinking it will be after that, right? I don't see it, Shaz. Maybe you could copy and paste it. Yeah, Marty's not seeing either. It's after the gum arabic. Yeah, see, I don't see anything about pens there, honey. Gum arabic, probably Gail. Marty, that's fine. M. Graham, my favorite. And we have Sherry. I don't see it, Shaz. Hi, Chris. You say hi, Chris. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, I don't see it, Shaz. Oh, sorry, honey. You have to write it again. Or maybe if you could copy and paste it. Sorry. Okay, so this one says calligraphy, Pitt pen, and it looks not like a chisel. So I'm just going to make marks. See, on the flat side, all right, I'm going to bring my camera down a little bit. Tell me if that's too close to make you crazy. And then if I go up on the corner, it makes it thin. And straight down is even a little, just a little thicker. Sure, you don't see it either? Good, at least I know I'm not totally loopy-doop. All right, so if I do Like, I have no idea how to hold a pen like this to get a different without without really. So, this is this is a loop-de-doo. Maybe she did what I do. I do this all the time. I'm thinking, why didn't my sisters respond to what I just said? It was so funny. And then I realized I didn't push the button. I didn't push it. I didn't push the button. All right. This is a bullet nib, a Pitt pen, artist pen. And that's what it basically it looks like, a bullet, like a regular marker. Yeah, see this? This is just a marker. Boring, 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 boring. Okay, I don't want to get into see what other Pitts I have. Pitts have this really cool. This is a black. This says Pitt artist pen, but it's this is a fine lighter. How weird, says Shaz. See, do you see it? Do you see it, Shaz? Okay, Gail, have a good afternoon. Marty said, Lori, the nib should go up sideways, not wide part up. Your downstroke should be the wide part. Yeah, but that one wasn't like a chisel. Like, I'm used to the chisel. That's just a regular bullet. Hey, there's Leah. The C is calligraphy. See, I don't know if you can see. Can you see that nib? It's like wide and then, okay, Shaz said she just wrote it again. Can you see it now? No, the only thing I see is where you say that's weird. Sherry says, you say I'll write it again. Then Sherry says, I can't find the comment either. And then you say, how weird. And then, you know what? I wonder if StreamYard's taken it out. And you said you wrote it again. I don't see it either. Oh, the end of the cap, there's a letter. Oh, aren't you clever, Leah? Yeah, so this nib here, this pen, it's like a chisel pen. You got the it goes kind of like that. This is kind of, it goes this way. And then there's this part here this is shaved down. This is the chisel part. I don't know if you can see it better this way. See, it's not like what I'm used. It's different. So what was Marty telling me? Lori, the nib should go up sideways, not the wide part. Oh, so this way? See, I haven't even ever used this. This is already dried out. It's just drying out. I've had them for years because I got thoroughly disgusted with them. I have patience for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I think there may be some word you're using that they're not liking, and so they're cutting it out. So this is just a regular. Here's another pit. Let's see what this one is. This says M. Look how clever that Leah is. This is S. Of course, I don't know what all these mean. This is a 1,5, like a pound 5. I did not copy and paste. I retyped. So these are just like, this isn't going to give me any. Oh, I'm so sad that these are so dried out. But see, you got to use it, right? You got to use it or lose it. So they're all the pits, I think, that I have. They have that funny. Oh, here's a pit. This one had, oh, the brush. See, now these girls can use these brushes, but I don't think I can. Okay, so let's just say, Lori, I'll do a screenshot and message you. Okay. I don't have my phone here. So if I push and up or release. See, I'm too cramped. I'm too tight with my. Let's do oh, really, Ange? Huh. See, no, I can't get any difference using a brush pen to get, it's all the same for me. I can't think of a freaking word. I mean, I have spent hours practicing with calligraphy pens. It's just like my brain doesn't kick in. The thing with the Pitt pen is, oh, that's a nice pen. These are Japanese something or others. I bought a set that had all different, these all came together from that jet pen. The Pitt pens were separate. They were different. I don't know where I got those. These I used to get from, and I don't know why I would get them. These are that micro something or other, and they've got the BR on the. Yes, I'm Pink Girly on Instagram, Jess. That's why I wanted to get my where the heck did I put those? My super tips, because Dee Dee can get those super tips to do all kinds of crazy crap, you know. But this brush pen, see, I can't get. I mean, I can if I got to really concentrate. See, this hurts my brain. And I got to hold it funny to get that pressure up light, then press down. I guess there's some, okay. Like I said, I'll have to go get my phone. This one too. I think these were all, but I hope these aren't. Okay, so this one is in a Japanese, and I don't know what this. Oh, this is a Tombow. Oh, this is it's not really a hard bullet tip. It's just got a little bit of movement to it. So if I say, what is the word we will put in our journal? Let's say See, this is why I don't do this stuff. Because, see, I can't think. Lori, upward stroke slightly down. Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I got more. Yeah, I don't use them because I'm frustrated. Okay, let's see. Bloom. Let's just do bloom. So I go up, light, down, press hard, up. No, see, now I pressed hard. Down, up, light, pressure, light, pressure, light, pressure, light. See, that all looks the same to me. Terrible. Terrible. Awful. Horrible. Totally rubbish. But this is a nice pen. That's just like a regular bullet tip. Okay, let's see what this one is. This one, a uni. U-N-I. This is just like a flare. This is like a flare marker. I don't know that I could do anything other than, so if I go up, light, and press, it's a little bit different. Up, no, see, my brain just doesn't. Light, heavy, light, light, heavy, light. You can barely tell. But that's a nice pen marker. This one, Kurtaki. Really, Chris? I would have thought you were probably excellent at it. All right, in a minute, I'm going to go get my phone. Up, light, press down. Up, light, press, light, press, press, light. You got to talk to yourself the whole time. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll go get my pen. I mean, my phone. Well, maybe that's a little better. This, I mean, these pens are not, I mean, these markers or whatever you call them, pens are nice that I purchased. Kurtaki. That's my favorite watercolor. Okay, let me go get it. It takes a lot of practice to train your hand and how much pressure and where the pressure should go and where to let up. Yeah, that's true. And I know practice is one thing, but there's also a thing. It's a conspiracy. It's also a mental. For me, it's mental. And I truly have to say to myself, light, press, lift, press, lift. And I think Dee Dee has said too on occasion, it's you're not really writing. You have to think of it like you're drawing the letter because it's intentional, right? I think I remember her. All right, hold on. Okay. hubby is volunteering to do VBS this coming week, so they were setting up today. So he's not home. Otherwise, he would have gone and gotten my phone. I wouldn't have had to leave you for the brief moment. I've got another idea that I'm going to hopefully do. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll put this here as a reminder. All right, let's see. Oh, now I know your real name, you little stinker. How do I message requests? Where did you go? I don't know what Oh, my sisters. Let's do this. Shaz, now I'm not seeing it again. Define you. Okay, let me put in. Hold on. Trying to. All right, so now let's. Oh no! Wait! I gotta look at this. My Betsy had her baby. My Betsy had her baby. I was thinking the other night. Guess what? Alethea. Oh, that's different. Alethea. I don't even know how to say that. Love Vanderstel, Letty, born 2 p.m. Saturday. Oh my gosh, I think I was praying for her then. Alethea from John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Oh, look how precious. Oh. Sorry. Oh, I know I was up late the other night and I was sitting and I was thinking, oh Lord, I haven't heard from Betsy. And it could be now. She could be in labor now. And I'm pretty sure it might have been Friday night. It could have been Friday night. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm sorry. I'm looking for Shaz. Okay. So if I search for you, because I don't know what happened. This is just I can't now I can't remember what you're Hey, there's Amy. Hi. Me. Hi, me. How are you? Oh God, it's so good. Oh my gosh. They we prayed for that baby for so long. I can't believe she's here. She's here. Oh, I'm so freaking excited. Okay. I don't see any. See, once you open that notification and then it goes, I don't know where to find it. I'm so dumb when it comes to this, Shaz. I don't know. And I'm not finding you. There's too many Sharons. I don't know. I guess it'll pop back up at some point, but I can't find it now. I couldn't see, like, usually somebody will send me, that they want to send me a message, and then I have to click on yes. Okay, thanks, Shaz. I'm so challenged in this area. So challenged. Okay. All right. So then I've got all these other cool pens, but I think these are just, I guess they all, boy, Leah, what a tip. They all have something on the cap. Oh, this is a brush. All right. So let's just say I go up light, press down, up light, press, light, press, light, press. That's better. Oh, that's better. Okay, so this is a brush. It probably says this Prismacolor. I mean, that's a good brand. Of course, I'm trying to read these with I think I might have gotten this set as a gift, maybe from somebody in my family. Let's do up light, press, press up, age, light, heavy. That was two. And then somewhere here I have a pen that has a nib, and you put, remember when we were kids, you would put the cartridge in the like a calligraphy pen. Oh, I just thought they were so the bomb. I just loved those so much. I have one here at my desk somewhere. I have to get my husband. I can't get it open. I can't unscrew the top. Okay, so now this one, oh, good grief. I can't read that small print. Pentel. This is a Pentel. And this looks like a brush. Like, how do you, yeah, heavier on the downstroke. See, that just looks dumb to me. Uh, yeah, I saw that light. Yeah, pressure up. Yeah, I can chat with you after the stream for sure. Yeah, yeah. And then do you do, oh, see, like I can't get them connected. That kind of looks good there. All right, let's go through the rest of these. This one is a Tombow. It looks like I have two of these. I mean, this is a nice, but this is just a pen. This is also a Tombow. Oh, I've got, these are nice. I've got a couple of these. How did I get so many of these? Oh, this one, I think. I don't think so. I mean, they need to get thicker skin if that. Oh, look what happened. Okay. Yeah, this is a brush pen, and this is only has the like Japanese writing on it. But it's not as, it's more it's looks tighter. The bristles look tighter. It's not as loosey goosey. Light pressure, light pressure. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's that batch. And then I've got my Prismas. There's more Prismas. That's just a Sharpie. Sharpie, 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 Sharpie. Oh, here's a, this is a C. This is a Prisma. Now, see, this is more, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is what I, you know, is a chisel. See, it's got that slant. Okay, Shaz says, write each letter separately and practice the letter H. So now when you're using a chisel, see, when you go to the side, it's like this. But you can go up on the tip and you get a thin line, or you can go that way. But how do you hold it to do calligraphy? All right, so I'm going to just hold this until I see what somebody tells me. What did she say? Oh, the letter N. Oh, the letter N. Oh, that's hard. All right, so I go light, dark, light, dark, light. Yeah, see, I can't do it with this. All right, so obviously I'm holding this wrong. All right, so then if I do an H, I go up light, press heavy, light, heavy. Nope. That's a great nib. Okay. That's better. Letter N in lowercase. Yeah, that's what I was trying. It doesn't look like it, but that's what I was trying. Okay, so if I do N, and I've got the books. I've got a calligraphy book that I won from Dee Dee. I haven't even correct that. But you see these guys, you know, the reels come on and they're doing, turn the pen a little. You know, I mean, we can't all be, you know, excellent at everything, right? We just can say it that way. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm so excited about that baby. I can hardly stand myself. And I had my ringer turned down on my phone, so I didn't see my message until right now. She's probably thinking, why the heck haven't I heard from her? My sisters were just asking me, any word on Betsy? Oh my gosh, what a dork. I'm such a dork. Okay, let's see. Here's another one. This says Copic, but I don't know if it's Copic brand because it doesn't look like their other pens. And see, you can see the difference on this one. This is longer brush hairs. Oh, thanks, you guys. You guys are so cute. I will not master calligraphy, but it doesn't bother me. Yeah, see, I think it's some stuff you just have to say, okay, and that's fine. I'm sure they're used to your darkness, Lori. Oh, dorkiness. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. Um, light. Oh, see, this is real wibbly. Yes, it's the baby I made the journal for, Shaz. Yes. Oh gosh. Okay, so my bonus son, he's got his daughter is Rhea Grace, right? And then his second daughter is, I think they say it's Sapphira. Okay, who knows what they're going to come up? They're expecting another girl in September. And now Betsy's got a crazy named baby. Looks like they're going to call her Letty, though, so that'd be good. Alethea, what did I say? Alethea? Oh, thanks, Marty. Yeah. Yeah, that was a cute picture. It's so funny. Um, I can see some of my nieces and nephews in my face in that picture when we were little. All right, um, so this is, see, how do you get control of that brush pen? Light, dark, light, not dark, heavy. Pressure, light, pressure. Hmm. And then there's the whole, the whole angle thing. The brush hair ones are harder. Light. Light, pressure, light, pressure. See, I should have gotten a lot later coming up on that there. Okay, well, I really would like to pull out a calligraphy pen. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost time. It's almost time for me to say goodbye. Well, maybe okay, I'm not going to dig that out because you know what? You probably need a break, and especially if you're going to tune into Tanya. She'll be on. What kind of a tip does let's see, what are these tips? Hey, let me give you a tip. These are alcohol markers. This is the, I got two different brands, I think. Do I or not? No, I guess I don't. I think these are the, italics is your style. Oh, yeah, then there's all that, right? The different styles. These are Spectrum Noir. See, now this has got the bullet tip on one end. You could pull a muscle trying to get the caps off of some of these babies. Look at me, overachiever. I've got like 100,000 pages out. Okay, Marty, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You have a great day. And then these have the chisel on the other end, like the super chisel. This is like big fat boy. But see, do you hold the point at the top? And this is great if you're doing like a huge, but like my stuff, the stuff that I work on, usually a lot smaller. And like I think Dee Dee has said, you want to use or if you look at a video to do calligraphy on YouTube or wherever, they tell you to move your whole arm. Well, what if you're doing just a little tiny page and you just wanted to say, something, you want your words to be little. I know, you can't get a grip. I just saw, and I should have gone right to Amazon then, They've got some kind of little rubber grips. You know how you have those rubber grips that you can put on the top of your jar and you can twist the jar open? Amazon has them apparently where they're just little narrow strips, and it's for little stuff like this. I'm gonna have to buy them. And you wanna get them on tight because you don't want that alcohol to dry. You know what I'm saying to you there? You know? You know what I'm saying. Alright, so when we were trying to clear out not clear out, pack up some of my mom's things to move her into her, new little apartment, um, I've said in the past that mom, always crocheted, doilies. She loved to do like lace type doily projects. That was her thing. That's what she liked to do. And not she never did any tatting. It was just crochet. But like where I would crochet a scarf or a poncho or a shawl, mom wasn't into that. This is the kind of stuff that mom liked to crochet. So she had a lot of these kinds of books where it's just doilies and things like that, right? You're nodding your head in agreement. So I came upon, when we were cleaning out our stuff, this little gem, which most of these I am not. Hey, there's Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Get the regular size and you can cut them down. Yeah, I'm gonna look on Amazon first. To me, it's probably not worth it. And these had a little ring in them where you could put one on your keychain or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have me a little peek. So these are A Year of Doilies, 12 designs by C. Strothmeyer. So here's my plan. I'm going to do a Doily of the Month series. Now, I'm not used to crocheting little like this, so let's just have a quick look through so you can see what we have coming. I'm going to try to stick to this. Yeah, well, these little, I think it comes in a pack. I think you get like 7 or 8 of them in one little pack. I don't know. I'm going to see. So this one's January, called Serendipity. Now, I'm not great at reading these patterns always and figuring out. Look how pretty this one is. February. March. April. Look, square, June. Oops, what happened to April? April, May. I skipped a page. Where's May? Well, that's July. Oh, maybe I have this in the wrong spot. I don't see the paper for, I don't see the picture for May. Oh, it's on the front. May is on the front. So this is May. Golly sakes, give me a extra stress. And then we've got the square one for June. July. Now I've started August. So what I'm doing is I'm trying it and I'm putting it together, and then I'm going to do, say, maybe 4 or 5, hopefully short videos each month, and show you my progress and then show you how to do each stitch as I figured it out. Now I had trouble already with the shell pattern here. It gives you the little shell, and I'm thinking it's just like a triple. Why don't they just call it a triple? Because I wasn't picking up on something. So I figured that out. So I'll do like so many rows for each video, but do you think it would be fun? I think it would be fun. So let's just see. So it's going to be August in what, 2 days? So I'm hoping to get the first one up and running. So I'm going to start from August and then go through. Because, of course, my brain, when I found the book, I'm thinking, but then I'd have to wait till January. No, start in August. What the heck? What's the big deal? So look at this yummy one for September. I don't know if I can do it, guys. And of course, my dear mom, the shape that she's in now, I don't think she could help me. But these would be like nothing for her to throw together. October. Look, rectangle. November. How yummy is that one? And then December. These look so fun to me. I don't know why. I'm not usually attracted to this kind of crocheting, but part of me is like carrying on the legacy too of what my mom used to do and like to do. This was her. I mean, she could knock these out like nobody's business. I'm telling you. So I've got pieces around the house and stored, and I'll have to get some of those out and show you. Okay, so it's 1:36 here. Tanya, I believe, will be on, and I do believe Zandra will be on. Mary should be on later, and I'm probably forgetting others. But you know the drill, and you know how to find us, right? So thanks for joining me. I think that's all I have to tell you right this moment. I'm so stinking excited about that baby. I've got to send Betsy a message. Gosh, love at first glance, huh? Gosh, enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions for me, leave me a little comment. And if you are watching this on the replay and you're not a subby, I would love to have you join my channel. I am coming up on, if you can believe it, 2,000 subbies. I've only got 70 to go. 70! Woo! I'm a little excited about that too. All right, thanks for joining me. So I've got a message from Jen I have to look at, and then I've got a message from Shaz, so I'll make sure I look at those. I may not get back to you right away because I've got some stuff brewing here in the real life, if you will. And I'll see y'all soon. Don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.